Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Monday, the 11th of April. Okay, looking at the euro dollar first, and still in this choppy zone on the 4 hourlies, dailies, no clear direction, although it's almost erring towards the upside slightly. Currently, well, we've got weekly daily pivots below us, which has a possibility of being hit, but we are bouncing off this hourly 21 at the moment. So, well, where to today? Well, we get a breakdown beyond the weekly, daily pivots. Well, certainly could see the range back in towards Friday's lows. Alternatively, here a break of the earlier Asian session high there. Well, would be on potentially for Thursday's highs, and maybe even the R2 pivot. Cable. Looking at this from the dailies here first, and a bit more bullish on Friday's sort of rising movement. We do, though, on the short term have the daily pivot below us, which has a reasonable chance of being hit. It's been dancing all over its 21s here, so we've got that possibility thereafter. Well, there's potential for it to get back up at some point towards weekly pivot, not necessarily today. We are now breaking this. There's a trend line sitting across from earlier this morning, which is just being broken to the downside there, so that gives the chance to get back towards that 34 moving average. Not much else to say on that. Okay, dollar yen. Dollar yen is really there is some divergence in the 4 hourlies time frame sitting here. However, it's to me, it's still got the potential weakness, and it sits on the hourly here as well. So the time frame is sitting on both time frames really. We do have a couple of targets above us, but if we started seeing a break, perhaps to the upside, I'd prefer it to be above its daily pivot before I'd looked at anything. But to play it back towards Friday's highs, near enough that weekly pivot. Okay. Not a lot else to say on that at the moment. Okay, Aussie dollar. Well, the Aussie dollar's already hit the monthly pivot there, starting to look weaker as this morning goes on. It's my second recording. The audio didn't work on the first one. At the moment now on the hourly, from an hourly perspective here, we've just broken that little spinning top at the highs there, and this certainly looks like it's got potential for further downside here, maybe towards the daily S1. Canadian dollar, well, as ever before, the Canadian dollar should just be looking at the price of oil here, and well, oil's just dropping off now. It's broke its 21s here. It's heading south back below the $40 barrel. It's managed to move. It rallied up through the Asian session, which wasn't entirely convincing, but it's, as I say, pulled back within that now, giving the Canadian dollar a chance of further downside. From the bigger picture of the Canadian dollar, well, Friday's big bearish candle there would suggest further downside. Short term, we've got a couple of targets above us. The daily, weekly pivots may be hit first, so it's running up quite nicely now, broken the trend line I've drawn on here and through its 21 moving averages as well, so could be on for the daily pivot and weekly pivot there. Okay, that's pretty much it from me. News-wise today, there isn't a significant amount of news due out this morning or today. We've got some US speakers later on at 2:25. We've got Dudley speaking. I have got another speaker much later at 6 p.m. this evening. Not a lot else. So yeah, so we just got, as I say, Fed's Dudley speaking there. Just looking to see Dudley scheduled to speak on the community development in New York. Okay, so well, still could get some volatility as he's speaking. Not a significant one maybe, but all the same. Okay, that's pretty much it for me. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.